Hi there, this is Jason Snowden, the Abundance Activator. And here I am with the fantastic Gavin Howard from Vibrational Marketing. Gavin is a very good friend of mine and I've known him for some time. I actually met him in Africa. We were on a retreat together in Africa and I saw how powerful he is while we were on that retreat. And what's evolved for him since we met is his ability to help people, help businesses vibrationally market themselves. You see, Gavin has a digital marketing background, and how he supports people is aligning their business to what they're actually meant, what they're doing, and vibrationally market. So I really wanted to get Gavin on here to talk about that because it is actually really the most powerful way to market yourself. So Gavin, welcome. So tell us, vibrational marketing, how do you explain that?
Thank you, Jason. Great to be here. So vibrational marketing is an understanding that it's not what we do that creates the result, it's who we are. We still need to do some actions. We still need to put out posts, share what we're offering, express who we are. But they're all the doing things. They're all the things that we are doing. Advertising might be another example. So whilst we are doing these things, that it isn't just that creates the results. It's how we feel that brings through our energy, that brings through who we are, and it brings through our joy, our passion when we come from that space, when we are aligned with who we are and we are sharing from that space of joy. That's when the results happen. It's how we feel. I can give you a quick example. I was selling some courses online and I was doing all the doing stuff, all the practical stuff, the SEO, the website, making sure the call to actions were in the right places, making sure people were signing up correctly. But I felt at times that it wasn't working, that I was in fear. And when I was in these times, the results would go down in terms of the results of sales, for example. However, when I was feeling good about everything, that I was feeling strong in myself, that I was aligned, that this is my purpose, the results would go up and I would do nothing physically different to what I was doing, which I cannot put down to anything except it's the energy of who we are, that when we focus that energy, when we align that energy with what we're here to do, our purpose, our passion, then the results do come as they should.
So it's the same as, you know, how I manifest things, how I create, how I teach manifesting, aligning to what you truly want, getting really clear and focusing on what you want, feeling good about what it is that you're doing, for keeping that focus, owning where you're at in relation to that focus, and keeping coming back and feeling good about it. So what you're saying is you bring that into your marketing. So however you're marketing your business or your product or your service, is that right?
That is correct. Yes, we need to be aligned with what it is that we're doing. We need to feel worthy, feel valued in what it is that we're sharing, and coming from a space of intention as well, as you quite rightly share. When we have the right intention and we put that intention out into the world, we call in our clients from the physical plane as opposed to the when I say the physical plane. So we advertise to people, we open up the reach, but we can also connect with them vibrationally and call them in that way. Who are our ideal clients? What is it we're looking for? And we can call people through there as well.
So for people who might not quite get this vibrational business, who might be just listening to this the first time, how would you explain the vibrational aspect?
For me, Jason, it is truly a feeling. It's an experience that we have, knowing that we are all connected together.
Yep.
Knowing that we are actually our clients.
Yeah.
When we are looking for clients, we are actually looking for people who have a very similar experience to ourselves, and we share from that space. When we connect to those people, they will see us. They see through the marketing practices that are out there, and they can feel the energy that we are coming through with, whether that be through our voice, whether that be through our expression. It doesn't matter. As long as it's coming from a space of joy and alignment, that is when people can connect with us. And they get a feeling. It's a feeling at the end of the day. How you feel about someone, you will connect with them. And that's where it lies.
That's really interesting. And, you know, the interesting thing, we were just briefly before this conversation, we were talking about LinkedIn. And I'm going to post this video on LinkedIn, and how I was saying I don't like LinkedIn because it's so inauthentic. People just connect with you because they think they've got to connect with you, and then you get these cut and pasted messages to you, and it's just so inauthentic.
Correct.
And so that's that icky feeling, right?
That is exactly it. We can see it. We know it. It's a feeling. And we go...
It's really, but it's, you know, and I'm glad we're putting this on LinkedIn because, you know, it's that guys, that's that icky feeling you're feeling with this medium. There's the inauthenticity is not there, right?
The vibration that you're feeling.
Vibration, yeah,
totally. So we can see it. All we need to do is to change the channel in terms of putting something out that we enjoy.
People, there's content that comes through on all medium, on all platforms that you resonate with, right? And you go, oh, I want to watch that. I've got to watch that. I've got to listen to that. Or that person, there's that person that's come on. I really want to connect with them because they're really authentic.
Yes.
You feel it, eh? Right.
Totally. And when we come from a space of knowing that we are our client, what it takes is we look at what we enjoy engaging with. Are we okay to sit in front of a screen and watch a 20-minute video? Or do we like those short memes? Or do we like watching other people interact and engage online? What we enjoy engaging with, our clients will enjoy engaging with. So there's no need to create something that other so-called experts are doing. We just have to create from a space that we enjoy coming from, that we enjoy interacting and engaging with. And when we come from that space, then we are in alignment. Yeah,
that's it. And then you're getting the right people are receiving your message, and then if you've got an offering after it's also about building relationships, regardless of that. It's still about building relationships, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And we cannot build a relationship until we show people who we are, our authentic self, our true self. And when we come from that space, then we can create connection from that space as well.
So what would you say, you know, on with social media and all the different platforms, etc., and email marketing as well, there's a lot of noise, right? There's a lot of noise. And I even, you know, through this period it's amped up the noise. How do you cut through that? How do you cut through that noise that's going on to reach the people that you're meant to reach?
Yeah. Believe it or not, it's not actually even about reaching people. It's just about expressing who you are. It's about expressing your joy. And it doesn't matter. We need to let go of the attachment of trying to get something out there. It's not out there that we're after. It's in here. And when we connect in here and we share and we come from a space of joy and we create from that expression, then the right people will connect. We're not trying to get something. We're trying to give.
Be of service. Be of service. Yes, of course. So it's
easy, isn't it?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because we're so conditioned. I know I practice being of service to my clients and with the work I do, but there's this when it comes to marketing, there's a different hat on, and you've got to do it. There's this prescribed way we must be doing it, and blah blah blah.
Correct. And it doesn't feel good. That's why it doesn't work.
That's exactly right. It doesn't feel good. You know, now I'm connecting into how I've been feeling with my marketing online. I better put it on here. I better put some marketing on here. I better do this. I better do that. And it's like, oh yeah, but it's just interesting.
No wonder it doesn't work, but it doesn't feel good.
Yeah. I should know that.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. And I think we've spoken of it. I've heard you speak of it, but there's something for me. I've heard it in a different way here in this conversation.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
because because I'm coming from this more of a neutral place, I think. And these conversations are of service. So
Yes,
it's interesting. Isn't
exactly right. You are looking at it from two different perspectives, from your own business, but also from that the balance and wanting to share the full expression of other people's message. So
it?
you are receiving on two very different levels. You are still being in service, and that there is the goal. People see a different side of you now because of that.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you work with people? How does it work?
Okay. So what I do, I watch what they are doing online, how they're sharing online, and the first thing I go to is that what you engage with online? How do you engage with online? What do you put out there? What do you enjoy interacting with? And usually it's something quite different, because they've been conditioned to believe that this is what the experts are doing. This is what other people are doing. They have so many friends and so many followers and so many likes. I need to be getting that sort of space. And it's like, why? How many people can you service at once? How many clients are you actually looking for? And it doesn't really matter. You just, when you express from a space of the fullness of who you are and tap into that expression, whatever it looks like, that's where the joy comes from. And that is where your alignment is. And it doesn't matter what happens from that outside. It is just tuning into your alignment and your greatest expression and what brings you joy.
I love that. I love that.
The results will follow it. It's that all we need to do is be in service.
And enjoy.
And enjoy. Totally. Totally.
So true. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, so how do people? We'll post your things.
Yeah.
Do you do work with individuals, businesses, groups? What's your sort of main offerings? How do you?
I work with individuals mainly from a coaching perspective. I also do the digital marketing side, because I know that some people don't feel comfortable with that technology side of things. So I can certainly support them from that space as well. And I have several coaching options, but what I generally do is tune into what people are looking for. I don't have a set package as such, but tune into what is going to work with people and how they're going to, what they want to see as a result. And usually it's an opening up to their full expression.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Gavin, what a fabulous conversation. Wonderful to have you here. And we will vibrationally be aligning this conversation to reach those that are meant to receive it.
Put it out there. And we still need to do the doing. We still need to post these things out there if they feel in alignment. And when they go out there, let's see what happens.
Exactly. Well, I have a lot of joy for sharing this conversation out there. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll put your details in with the posting so that people know how to get hold of you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Gavin.
See you later.